I've been experimenting with backgrounds since I moved here. As much as I love this place, the lighting is just not as dramatic as it used to be, and I'm trying to figure out a way to work with it, so bear with me. Don't park next to me. Thank you. One thing that I've been doing a lot the past few years is that I'll take myself out on little dates, just me, myself, and I. Little self-love adventures, and I'll just enjoy my own company. I love Target. I could buy so many things that I don't need. I'll just find things that I can add to my life that contribute more joy. That's what I did today. First, I was out of foundation. I am Fit Me's 112. Target actually has pretty decent prices on candles. Today I ended up getting fresh lavender. If you're a witchy person like myself, lavender is really good for bringing in luck and more self-love energies, healing energies. And then you can't see, but in the back seat there is a mirror. I got a new mirror because I just moved and I had to get rid of my other one that I had that was in my bedroom, and I had painted it and it looked really gross anyways, so it's time to get an upgrade. I'm planning on putting a few little affirmation sticky notes on this mirror just so every time that I look at it I can say those affirmations, look into my own eyes and be like, yes, you and me, we love ourselves, we're on the right track, we are manifesting our dream life. I have a cat hair inside of my nose. Promise I'm not picking my nose. It's really true what they say about little things adding up over time, because we've talked about this before, but you are your best friend for life. You're gonna be with you forever, so you should treat yourself like a best friend. Another great way to look at this too is whatever your love language is, how do you like to receive love from others, and find a way to give that to yourself. If your love language is physical touch, it might really benefit you to go and invest in getting a massage. If it's gift giving, take yourself on a little shopping spree, buy yourself a new outfit, something that makes you feel good about yourself. Anyway, I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna go cook myself a nice dinner, light my candle. I'll see you guys later. I think we're just gonna go ahead and hold this. For those of you that are beginning your self-love journey, or at least having more of an awareness of how you show up for yourself in your life, those are really great starting points, but they fall more along the lines of self-care, which is also very, very important. Oftentimes in the media, you see self-love as being like, oh, treat yourself, get yourself something cute, which obviously I'm a huge proponent of. Do it all the time, big fan. But what you don't always hear is the ugly side of having to love yourself. That is showing up for yourself on the days where you're struggling, the days where you feel ugly, the days where your mental health isn't at its peak, doing things that you don't necessarily want to do even though you know it's for your long-term benefit. For me, one of the ways that I'm showing up for myself is I'm getting better about going to the gym, and it's not just for aesthetic value, although of course I would like to look a certain way, but I'm not holding myself to this unrealistic standard. It's more or less just me wanting to be healthier, to feel stronger, to feel better about myself. And when it comes to loving yourself, it's more than just physical things too. It's also doing things like paying your bills on time or holding yourself accountable. If you have some negative habits or patterns in relationships or even with yourself, being very aware of where those patterns began and finding ways to work on them. As much as I would like to say that I'm an expert, I am consistently learning, and I think that that's a part of any journey. It's an individual journey. Every person is unique, every person has different needs, so I always recommend educating yourself, which is what I'm constantly doing too. I just bought a bunch of books. This is one of my favorites that I'm really enjoying right now. It is called Witchcraft Therapy. I am a huge fan of this because it's two things that I am very interested in at the moment, both witchcraft and psychology, therapy, mental health awareness, that kind of stuff, which we talk about quite a lot on this channel. When you're reading it, you don't feel like somebody's talking down on you and being like, you need to do this. It's definitely on my list of books that I recommend. Another way that I'm choosing to show up for myself a little bit differently is paying attention to what I eat. I was vegetarian a few years back. However, this time around I've watched a couple of documentaries, more on the vegan type thought train at the moment. 100% a personal choice, by the way. I'm not at all trying to advocate or push that on you guys. This is me just doing my own self-exploration and sharing it because potentially you could learn something from my journey as well. I watched both What the Health and Game Changers on Netflix this week, and of course I was on this oh my god, I have to research all of this because that's just how my brain is. For those of you that are beginning your self-love journey, or maybe you're a total expert on it, I really want to hear from you guys in the comments. Let me know what you do. I want to know what your habits are, some things that you've learned along the way. Share with me, share with other people. I feel like we can all learn from each other in this space. Anyways, kind of a short video this week, but thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next Sunday. Have a wonderful, beautiful, amazing rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Bye!